In the grand theatre of history, amidst the tumultuous symphony of world events, emerges a figure of unparalleled elegance, intelligence, and authority, bridging worlds of classical music and global diplomacy. Condoleezza Rice. Born alongside the birth pains of the civil rights movement, she grew up in the shadow of segregation, in a time when the walls of prejudice seemed insurmountable. Yet the melody of her life would not be defined by these early dissonances. Her journey is a testament to the power of determination and the transformative magic of education. A gifted pianist, she was to trade the concert hall for the corridors of power, her music becoming a touchstone, a counterpoint to her political career. Unfolding against the backdrop of seismic global events, her story is one of resilience, of harmony wrested from discord, of a life lived in service to the ideals of democracy and freedom. A child of the segregated South, Condoleezza Rice would rise to conduct her own symphony on the world stage. Born in Birmingham, Alabama in 1954, the seeds of greatness were sown early in Condoleezza's life. From the get-go, Rice's life was steeped in a rich tapestry of experiences, both challenging and inspiring. Under the strict segregation laws of the American South, she was born into a world where opportunities for people of her race were limited, to say the least. But adversity, as it often does, served as a catalyst, igniting a flame within young Condoleezza. Her parents, both educators, instilled in her a thirst for knowledge and a belief in the transformative power of education. Books were her windows to the world beyond Birmingham, and music became her personal sanctuary, a place where she could express herself freely and fully. By the age of 3, she was already tickling the ivories, displaying an innate talent for the piano that would remain a lifelong passion. Her mother, a music teacher, nurtured this talent, and by the tender age of 15, Condoleezza made her concert debut with the Denver Symphony. Her path seemed set. She was destined to be a concert pianist. However, life, as it often does, had other plans. As a student at the University of Denver, she found herself drawn to the world of political science, fascinated by the intricate dance of diplomacy and power that shaped the world. She was particularly influenced by a course on international politics taught by Joseph Corbel, the father of future Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright. This shift in interest marked a significant turning point in Rice's life. She traded the grandeur of concert halls for the hallowed halls of academia, diving headfirst into the world of political science. Her academic prowess shone brightly, and she graduated at the top of her class, going on to earn her master's degree from the University of Notre Dame and a PhD from the Graduate School of International Studies at the University of Denver. Her academic journey led her to Stanford University, a prestigious establishment known for its commitment to excellence. Here, she proved her mettle yet again, rising through the ranks to become a tenured professor, and in 1993 was appointed the provost of Stanford University, making her both the first woman and the first African American to hold the position. In this role, she honed her administrative and leadership skills, tackling complex issues such as budget cuts and campus diversity with a measured hand and a keen intellect. Her time at Stanford was not just about climbing the academic ladder, but about shaping the minds of the next generation, teaching courses on international relations and political science. In the grand symphony of Condoleezza Rice's life, these early years were the opening notes, the quiet beginnings of a melody that would soon crescendo into a powerful force. They were years of growth, of discovery, of laying the groundwork for the monumental journey ahead. The stage was set for this accomplished academic to step into the political limelight. From the halls of academia to the corridors of power, Condoleezza's rise was as swift as it was remarkable. In the early 90s, Stanford University would experience a profound shift. The ivy-clad walls of this esteemed institution would echo with a new name, that of Condoleezza Rice. She would prove to be a force of nature, becoming Stanford's first female and first African-American provost. In her role, she faced a daunting budget deficit. However, with her tenacity and sharp intellect, she managed to turn the tide, demonstrating a keen managerial prowess that was admired and respected by many. But Stanford was just the prelude. As the new millennium dawned, the stage was set for a grander performance. Condoleezza was appointed to the National Security Council under President George H.W. Bush, a testament to her profound understanding of international relations and political strategy. Working alongside some of the most influential figures in American politics, she began to shape and influence national security policy, quietly orchestrating a symphony of power and diplomacy. In the aftermath of the tragic events of September 11, 2001, Condoleezza's role in the council took on a new urgency. As the nation grappled with a sense of vulnerability and fear, she became a key figure in developing America's response. She played an instrumental role in shaping U.S. foreign policy, guiding the nation through one of its darkest hours with grace and unwavering resolve. Rice's distinct blend of intellect and intuition saw her ascend to the position of National Security Advisor in 2001. Here, she would masterfully navigate the intricacies of international politics, serving as a vital link between the President and the National Security Council. Her tenure was marked by a steadfast commitment to protecting American interests abroad while fostering global peace and stability. Condoleezza's influence extended beyond American shores. She played a key role in shaping the U.S.'s relationship with Russia, advocating for a balanced approach that recognized both the country's potential as a strategic partner and its challenges as a formidable adversary. This delicate balancing act required the finesse of a seasoned pianist, a role Condoleezza was more than equipped to play. She also championed the cause of nuclear non-proliferation, recognizing the dangers of unchecked nuclear power in an increasingly volatile world. Through diplomatic negotiations and strategic alliances, she worked tirelessly to promote a safer, more stable global landscape. Throughout her political career, Condoleezza demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the ideals of democracy and freedom. Whether it was advocating for human rights in the Middle East or promoting democratic reforms in Africa, her voice resonated in the halls of power, championing the cause of the oppressed and the marginalized. As we look back on Condoleezza's journey from academia to the highest echelons of power, we see a woman who has never shied away from a challenge. Her resilience, intelligence, and unwavering commitment to her principles have left an indelible mark on American politics and international relations. Her masterful performance in the political arena was just beginning. As the curtains closed on her time as National Security Advisor, a new role awaited her, one that would see her take center stage in the grand theater of international diplomacy. But that, dear listeners, is a story for our next scene. Stay tuned. As the 66th U.S. Secretary of State, Condoleezza Rice took center stage. Her term, much like a grand solo performance, was marked by a series of high-stakes, high-pressure moments, all of which she navigated with the grace of a seasoned pianist and the tact of a skilled diplomat. Condoleezza Rice, the concert pianist turned political scientist, had now ascended to one of the highest offices in the land, and she used her time in office to play a symphony of power and diplomacy. She didn't just play the notes, she composed them, creating a melody of diplomacy that reverberated across the globe. In the Grand Concert Hall of global politics, she orchestrated a new approach to diplomacy, one that sought to strike a balance between the hard power of military force and the soft power of negotiation and compromise. She called it transformational diplomacy, a strategy aimed at fostering democratic change and economic growth in the Middle East and beyond. When crises arose, be it the Iraq War, the nuclear threats from North Korea and Iran, or the humanitarian crisis in Darfur, she was there, leading the charge and navigating the complexities of these issues with a calm and steady hand. She didn't shy away from the difficult moments. Instead, she faced them head-on, much like a solo performer stepping onto the stage, ready to play their heart out. But her performance wasn't just about dealing with crises. It was also about promoting democracy and human rights. She used her platform to advocate for the rights of women and minorities, to push for democratic reforms, and to speak out against injustices. Her efforts were not without controversy, but they were always marked by a deep commitment to the principles of freedom and equality. Through it all, she remained composed, confident, and committed to her role. Her tenure as Secretary of State was not just about navigating the world of politics, it was about making a difference, about using her influence to bring about positive change. She was not just a player in the great symphony of global politics, she was a conductor, guiding the United States and its allies through some of the most challenging moments of the early 21st century. As we look back on her time in office, we can see the impact she had, the changes she made, and the legacy she left behind. Her symphony of power and diplomacy continues to resonate, a testament to her skill, her dedication, and her unwavering belief in the power of democracy. Her tenure as Secretary of State marked a high note in her career, a solo performance that will be remembered for its courage, its conviction, and its commitment to making the world a better place. It was a performance that showcased not just her political acumen, but also her humanity, her passion, and her unwavering belief in the power of music and diplomacy to bring about change. Away from the political stage, Condoleezza has a different set of passions. When the curtains fall on the theater of global diplomacy, the woman who stood at the helm of America's foreign policy, Condoleezza Rice, has an entirely different persona to step into. A persona that's as vibrant, as nuanced, and as captivating as the woman herself. Music, for instance, is not just a pastime for her, but a passion that runs deep. It's a passion that began when she was a little girl, learning to play the piano under her mother's watchful eyes. Over the years, her devotion to music has only grown, transforming from a hobby into a source of solace and strength. Her love for the piano is as strong as her love for her country, and she has often been seen enchanting audiences with her piano performances. But it's not just the soothing notes of the piano that call out to her. The roar of a crowd, the thrill of a touchdown, the strategic maneuvers of a football game also capture her heart. An avowed football fan, Condoleezza's enthusiasm for the sport is as infectious as her smile. And just like in politics, she's never just a spectator. She's been known to strategize, analyze, and enjoy every play with an intensity that rivals her political fervor. Her spirituality, too, is an integral part of her life. Rooted in her upbringing, her faith has been a guiding light, a beacon of hope, and a source of strength throughout her life. And central to this faith are her parents, whom she holds in the highest regard. Their teachings, their values, their wisdom, all have shaped the woman she is today. In essence, Condoleezza Rice is not just a political powerhouse, but a woman of many talents and passions. A woman who can command the attention of world leaders and also enthrall an audience with her piano skills. A woman who can strategize national security and also analyze a football game with equal enthusiasm. Her personal life is as rich and varied as her public one. Condoleezza Rice's influence extends far beyond her time in office. Her legacy, much like a symphony, reverberates through the halls of academia, the corridors of power, and the hearts of those she has mentored. After leaving the political arena, Rice returned to her academic roots at Stanford University. She brought with her an abundance of experience and knowledge, serving as a bridge between the theoretical world of academia and the practical world of politics. Her contributions to academia are as significant as her contributions to international relations, shaping the minds of the next generation of leaders. As an educator, Rice is not just a transmitter of knowledge, but a cultivator of potential. She is known for her passion for education and her belief in its transformative power. She advocates for access to quality education as a fundamental right, echoing her own journey from the segregated South of her childhood to the world's most prestigious institutions. Rice's influence on public policy and international relations is undeniable. Even out of office, her voice carries weight in discussions about democracy, human rights, and the role of the United States on the global stage. Her insights, drawn from her unique vantage point at the intersection of academia and politics, continue to shape conversations and decisions in these spheres. But above all, Rice's legacy is one of breaking barriers and defying expectations. She shattered glass ceilings in academia and politics, paving the way for future generations of women and people of color. Her life story serves as a testament to the power of education, determination, and belief in one's potential. As we look back on her journey, we see a woman who has moved between worlds, from the concert halls to the halls of power, with grace, intelligence, and unwavering dedication. Her Symphony of Power, a harmonious blend of music, academia, and politics, continues to inspire and influence. Her Symphony of Power continues to resonate on the world stage. In her own words, Condoleezza Rice once said, "I firmly believe you never should spend your time being the former anything." A statement that resonates not only with her journey, but also with her philosophy of life. As we delve into the final note of this symphony, let's take a moment to appreciate the resonance of her words and how they encapsulate her extraordinary life and career. From a young girl growing up in segregated Birmingham, Alabama, To a woman who shattered glass ceilings and made history as the first female African-American Secretary of State, Condoleezza Rice's journey is one of determination, resilience, and unwavering belief in the power of education and democracy. Her life serves as a testament to the idea that no circumstance, no matter how challenging, can limit the reach of one's dreams and potential. Rice's early life was marked by the influence of her parents, who instilled in her a love for education and music. They nurtured her talents, guiding her towards a path of academic excellence. An aspiring concert pianist in her youth, Rice later found herself drawn to the world of political science, a shift that would ultimately lead her to the hallowed halls of Stanford University and the heart of American politics. From her tenure at Stanford University, where she became the institution's first female and African-American provost, Rice showcased her exceptional managerial skills and unwavering commitment to education. The notes of her early life had begun to form the melody of a career marked by numerous achievements, a melody that would only grow in complexity and richness with time. As she transitioned into her political career, Rice's instrumental role in shaping U.S. foreign policy post-9/11 highlighted her strategic acumen and diplomatic prowess. Her roles within the National Security Council and as National Security Advisor were pivotal in the direction of American foreign policy during a time of significant global upheaval. Her tenure as the 66th U.S. Secretary of State further underscored her commitment to diplomacy and the promotion of democracy. From tense negotiations to international trips and interactions with world leaders, Rice navigated the complex world of international relations with an air of authority and elegance that commanded respect. But beyond her illustrious career, Rice is more than her titles and accolades. She is a woman of diverse interests, with a deep passion for music that has remained a constant throughout her life. Her piano performances are a testament to her love for the art, a passion that she balances with her love for football and her deep spirituality. Her close relationship with her parents and her life outside the political sphere reveals a personal side that is as rich and complex as her professional journey. Rice's legacy extends beyond her time in office. Her return to academia and her role as a mentor and advocate for education continue to shape the future. Her influence on public policy and international relations is undeniably significant, but it is her belief in the power of education, democracy, and the role of the United States on the world stage that truly defines her. Her journey is a symphony of power, a composition that speaks to the power of determination, the importance of education, and the transformative potential of democracy. Each note, each chapter of her life, contributes to a melody that is as inspiring as it is powerful. In conclusion, let's reflect on another quote from Rice that encapsulates her philosophy. The essence of America, that which really unites us, is not ethnicity or nationality or religion. It is an idea, and what an idea it is, that you can come from humble circumstances and do great things. These words encapsulate the essence of Condoleezza Rice's journey, a journey that has seen her rise from humble beginnings to achieve great things. A journey that serves as an inspiration to many, a testament to the power of determination, education, and the transformative potential of democracy. This is Condoleezza Rice, a symphony of power. We invite you to share, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.